Customs duty is a tax which is levied on the products which are dealt in international trade. It may be import of goods or export of goods or services. When it comes to imports of goods, or when we are purchasing from other country, import duties may be levied, whereas it is exported to the if it is exported to the other country, export duties will be levied. So these issues we have studied in our previous class. Now we are going to see the merits and demerits of customs duty in today's video. Now there are a lot of merits which are available for the home country as well as citizens of India uh, because of levy of customs duty. It may be in terms of revenue, or it may be in terms of protection, or any other types. Now here we are going to see the various types of advantages or benefits which a company avail because of this particular because of levy of customs duty. We'll see. First one, earning revenue. When customs duty is levied, government will earn revenue. It may be on imports, or it may be on exports. Mainly in case of imports. When it comes to imports, a lot of products may be imported to India which may not be available in India, or sometimes it is available in India but still it is imported because of maybe because of quality, or maybe because of the type of the product, all these things. So here when these types of products are imported to India, Indian companies will lose their revenue. So here government will put some taxes on that, whereas government also will get some revenue, as well as some other benefits also received by the home country companies. Now main thing is government will get revenue, money will be received. Like for example, there is a product brought to India worth rupees 10,000. Now government will tell, if you want to import the products to India, you have to pay basic customs duty, that is BCD, basic customs duty of 12%. Yeah, 12% customs duty you are supposed to pay. That is what government is going to tell. When government is telling that you have to pay 12% duty, he has to pay, otherwise it is not allowed, that product is not allowed to import it to India. So 10,000 into 12% in this sense, it will come up to 10,000 to 12% in the sense 1,200. So that is the revenue for the government. Now when importing is done, it is done in lakhs and crores. So a good amount of revenue can be earned by the government of India. So earning revenue is one of the concept. Next, protection to domestic industries. Protection to domestic industries. See, because of lot of imports which are taking place in India, the domestic industries will lose their importance. One thing is, sometimes because of some issues, foreign products will become cheaper and their quality will be more good. So in that case, people will not purchase domestic products. Sometimes the foreign product may be attractive. So because of all these issues, people will go for a foreign product or imported product. So in that case, domestic industry will suffer a lot, especially the handlooms industries, cottage industries, or small industries which are in rural areas. They'll suffer a lot. So that's why government will put some duties, customs duty on import. So when import duties are put, automatically cost will become more, product will become costlier. So at that time, domestic companies can fight against the foreign company. So that is one more advantage. Then next, reducing the deficit in BOT and BOP. So we should know what is BOT and what is BOP. BOT is balance of trade, BOP may be balance of payments. Balance of trade in the sense only purchase and sales of goods are included, whereas when it comes to balance of payment, all goods along with services are included. So here BOT and BOP are the statements, or what we can tell is these are the balance sheets of company. These not balance sheet of company, balance sheet of one particular country. So one particular country situation may be understood by seeing this particular BOT and BOP, and always there should be positive disequilibrium in case of BOP and BOP. Andre when our imports are less and export are more, that is a perfect situation for our country. If our exports are less and imports are more, then it is not a correct situation. So what happens is, when you put taxes on importing of the products, automatically imports will come down. When imports will come down, automatically uh, when imports will come down, automatically our exports will be as it is. So there won't be much taxes on exports, so automatically there will be disequilibrium, but positive disequilibrium. So that is what a country wants. A country will the positive disequilibrium is a thing which country always expect. So all deficits which will come in case of BOT and BOP can be reduced by levying more customs duties. Then next, control smuggling. Control smuggling. See, how you will control smuggling? Smuggling in the sense, without paying tax or without providing particular accounts, fruits will be brought inside, especially without paying any tax. Now, how to control this particular smuggling? By levying input tax. See, because of a customs duty, there's a valuation for all the items. There's a particular procedure which is involved for all the items which will come inside India. So when it comes inside India, your product should go through a particular verification process. Your value will be ascertained, and then it will be imported to India. So sometimes what happens is, some products are very essential, there may be very less tax. Some products it will be zero tax also. So at that time what happens is, people will not go for smuggling, they'll bring the products through a particular channel. Yeah, so that's why smuggling will be controlled by levying the customs duty. Next, saving foreign currency. See, here how foreign currency will be saved is, to save foreign currency, what we have to do is, we have to reduce the imports. So how customs duty will be helpful for us? See, when it comes to customs, when it comes to some costlier products, maybe luxury items and all, it will be normally purchased by rich people, and they will not bother anything about the price of the product. It may be they know it will be costlier, anyhow it will be costlier. So they are ready to spend the amounts for this particular product. So what happens here is, you will levy taxes on that product, will become much costlier. When it become more costlier, then they will start thinking whether I have to purchase or whether I have to go for a local product. So what happens is, automatically sale will come down. And one more thing is, when they are not purchasing, India can get their foreign reserves. Foreign reserves may remain with India only. Otherwise what happens is, you have to, whenever, like, see, whenever you are purchasing some products from foreign country, you have to pay them in their currency, not in Indian rupees. So that's why a lot of foreign reserve will go out from India, which is not a good sign for India as a whole. So that's why what happens is, you have to levy taxes. When taxes are levied, automatically these situations are controlled, and you can save more of your foreign currency. So these are the things what you have to consider. You can earn more revenue by putting more taxes. Domestic industries are protected by reducing by putting more taxes. The difference between imports and exports will reduce, so there will be positive disequilibrium in BOT and BOP. Smuggling will be controlled, because all products are assessed, verified, and then it will be sent inside India. Savings of foreign currency, when you are levying more tax, say purchases will reduce, so foreign currency reserve will be there with India itself. You need not pay to others. So these are the things, merits. These are the merits. We'll see Demerits, yeah. In spite of having lot of merits, there are some demerits for the customs duty. By levying customs duty, there is a lot of problems also. So we have to see those problems also. These are the demerits which a country or which a company or which the citizens of India will face because of levying of customs duty. We'll see one by one. Causing inflation. So what is inflation? Raising the cost of the product. Now, by levying customs duty will be levied normally on import of the product. You are importing the product, you will put a customs duty on that to control them. And the persons who is selling the products in India, he will not bear those taxes by himself. He will transfer it to the customer. So he will add those all those expenses and taxes uh, on the products itself. The product will become costlier. Yeah, when the product will become costlier, it is a sign of inflation. So all products will become costlier when tax will be levied on that particular product. So customs duty also will result in increase of the cost of the product. Next, increase of the black money. See, there is a problem of increase of the black money. See, what happens is in many of the times when there is taxes, rules and regulation, what customer thinks is they will try to avoid the taxes. Tax avoid ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ try ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. So they will use various other methods and they will see anyhow when they want the product, in the sense they will use one or the other method and they will try to get the product. Now they will not see whether that product they are getting through a perfect and reasonable and legal channel or some illegal channel. That is not important for them. So just they want to get the products. So what happens is many times without keeping any account they will sell or buy the products, which will result in black money which is not accountable. So here also same thing will happen because of long procedures and other issues. People will not sometimes people will not go for proper documentation and all. Without providing proper accounting things, they will spend the money. So it will result in increase in the black money. The people will, those who are selling, they'll go on getting black money without paying tax. They'll have the money with them. Next, absence of quality goods. See, because of levy of all these things, quality goods are reduced. See, quality goods may be I am not telling foreign goods are with the good quality and they are good and Indian products are bad, not like that. But whenever the quality products which may be possible to come to India are stopped because of these particular taxes. When tax is levied, automatically product will become costlier. When product will become costlier, they cannot keep a large margin for the product. So what happens is automatically they will try what they'll do is they go against imports. So what in that situation, people will suffer a lot. That product you won't get. Whatever product you have, with that product itself you have to adjust. Customer will not get many choices will come down. So that is one more problem what may arise because of customs duty. Next, complex procedure. See, now calculation of customs duty is not a easy procedure. Yeah, it's a very difficult procedure. There are lot of rules and regulations to be followed. There are lot of formalities to be encountered. So because of that, going to the customs duty, levying the customs duty is not that much easy. Calculating is not that much easy. You have to find out the value of the product by using various methods. Then you have to see what kind of tax is levied. Government may levy various kinds of taxes. It may be GST, it may be basic duties, or it may be various duties. Yeah, when all these various duties are levied on the product will become costly. Forget about costliness. The product by following these rules itself is a big task. So because of that, they will avoid importing the products itself. So these are the issues what we are encountering because of customs duty. So quickly we'll see all the things. Causing inflation, tax will be levied, automatically product will become costlier. Increase in the black money, without giving proper account, transactions will be done, which will result in increase of the black money with the sellers. Absence of quality goods, people will get less choices. The foreign products you won't get because of more taxes. Automatically, because of this, what happens is there are no choice, there are no quality products. Whatever products we have, with that only we have to satisfy. Complex procedure, levying customs duty is not a easy procedure. A general person, a normal person may not understand it. It is a little difficult procedure, so you have to follow this procedure. It is very difficult. There should be some person who have depth knowledge in this. Only he can handle this, like CAs, accountants, all those things. So for the normal people it is very difficult. So all these are merits and demerits of customs duty. For this, for these two concepts, and there's one more concept, types of customs duty, maybe I'm doing in the next video, and for this notes will be given to you. Thank you.